Okay, it's the 22nd of December. It's Thursday. And my name's Heather. And this is a Long Yarn podcast. And it is episode 2. Somebody said last time that they couldn't hear anything. I tried on my phone. I tried on YouTube. I tried it on the computer. I did it on 2 separate TVs. And I could hear everything clearly. So I don't know. I have the volume up. And eventually I'll get a microphone. So I'm sorry. So, yeah, so happy holidays. We already had Christmas here because Daddy had to go to work and he'll be gone. So it's a lot of fun, and would like more handmade gifts. I've already decided that in January I'm going to start on my gifts. I'm going to have a box or 2 or 3, 6 kids. And start knitting and collecting things. Like, we scored some cool things at the thrift store, like wooden toys, brand new, wooden puzzles, brand new. So yeah, I like to just keep that all year long kind of going. Plus I didn't get anything knitted for my mom, and her birthday's coming up too, so she's gonna get New Year's presents or Valentine's Day. She loves Valentine's Day, so maybe she gets Valentine's Day mitts. Yeah, so it's just been low-key here. Kind of cold. It snowed finally. We've had some days that were around 0, and then nights that were, it feels like 40. I don't know why they don't say that's the temperature. If it feels like 40 below, that's what I mean. Feels like 40 below. Not feels like 40. The 40-degree days, it melted, and we all like went outside in t-shirts because we're so like, oh, it's warm. So anyway, I was just going to show you a few projects. I am still working on my socks from last time, of course, and you probably hear noise. My kids are quiet today because everybody is sick, but baby took her nap in the morning, so that's what I was going for. I bet in a minute somebody's gonna cry, just not cry, but scream, "Mom!" I spent like 30 minutes trying to find a proper place to sit down where there wasn't sunshine on my face or around it. I had no idea. I thought I was better with light, but I guess I'm not. Anyway, I put out, I don't usually buy single colored yarns, and so I put out on the Instagram when they had the little, you know, Make-A-Wish thing or Christmas time. I don't remember what it's called. It's not Make-A-Wish, obviously. Grant somebody's wishes. Oh, I can't remember. But I asked if people had bits and bobs of like a non-superwash and plain colors so I could practice color work. And somebody did answer that, and that was super fun. So she sent me some different yarns and yeah, and some plain colors, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, I want like 100 plain colored yarns so I can do color work. So yeah, it seems boring to like dye yarn and dye just plain colors, but maybe I will have to do that. I think it's a starry yarn that I can get for a good price. Maybe I can dye up some sets of yarn to do color work with. That would be a lot of fun. So I started on this hat, and yeah, I really like it. I think it's totally cute, really fast. I've got it on circulars. I can't pronounce it. It's Tin Can Knits. It's free, and I should be able to pronounce it because I'm from that area. It's one of those really hard Puget sounds. All right, so that was interruption 1. I don't want to flip the camera the other way because it makes words mess up, and if I show you books, the words are the other way, so bear with me. Hopefully I'm all in the picture. I'll have to do this again. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, this is, I can't remember, but it's Pink Hair Girl Knits. It's a pattern by her. And it's my yarn. octopusyarns.etsy.com if you want to check that out. So pretty. Can you see it? It's part of the collection that she did, the like Friends Across the Ocean. I want to say something like that. And sorry about my hair, but I wore it down today because people are always commenting, oh, you have dreads, wish I had dreads, but I always put them up. So this is what they look like. Actually, this is what they look like when you cut like 6 inches off. I couldn't take it anymore. It takes forever to dry, and it weighed a ton. When it was wet, it was too much. So I'm going to show you my very favorite thing that went over really well. It was quite a lot easier than I thought, but no, it's Nilla the Unicorn, and that's the pattern Nilla the Unicorn by the Yarnigans. Yeah, Yarnigans, not Yarniacs, Yarnigans. Cute, easy. I think it was like $3.50. There's a typo in a repeat area, and I really need to let her know. It's something I think most knitters that were a little experienced probably just skip over it because they're repeating something. I guess, I don't know. Other than that, pattern was great, totally fun. My daughter's already planning the next colors I have to make. And we put really long hair so she can braid it. And it's, oh gosh, some white chroma. Actually, this yarn is the one that I'm wearing. And then, you know, Noro Curion. So the Noro changes colors, you know. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, totally easy. Like I said, it's paid for pattern, so I'm not going to say everything, but it is seamed together. Other than that, everything's like knitting around, so just do all the pieces, put them together, put on the hair. Seriously, like, it took me like 3 days, and I really wasn't even putting that much time into it, so super easy. I did stuff her with polyester because that's all I had. So I think the next ones I'd love to get some wool stuffing. And I really want to do a Waldorf doll anyway, so whatever. I don't know if it's special doll stuffing or if it's just roving. I don't know. So we'll see about that. And I smack my lips again. Don't smack your lips. Alright, everybody talks to themselves, don't they? Shoot, I did not weave in the ends on these. I'm gonna hide all the ends I didn't weave in, okay? The funnest, well, I just said that was the funnest thing, but I just got a knit pattern that I just love, that I'm gonna use a ton of, but these cute little mittens are called Newfoundland Mitts for Kids. And, what's it, 4 girls and a boy. 4 girls, no, 4 boys and an L girl, right? She podcast. She'll have to tell us if these are actually Newfoundland mitts, because I've seen the thrum mittens be called Newfoundland mitts too. They're super fun, super easy, pattern's free. They have different sizes, the kids ones, and then you can find adults, and yeah, they're super cool. And when you do that, you get this extra fabric inside from the color work. I guess that's color work. It's just 2 colors. Makes them super soft, super thick. My kids have been playing with them in the snow, rubbing them on the snow, and they seem to do pretty good. So, and this is a worsted that I dyed 2 different colors, of course, and it's held double, and it's a very super springy, I think it's like 8 plies or something. It's very, very plied, so maybe that's why it's so durable. I mean, they've been rubbing and rubbing on the snow. I don't even want to show you the undersides of this pair. Oh, I just did. Well, anyways, this is just a green pair, and it's the same yarn. It's another one I did, and I just did one color. So yeah, no complaints. Pattern's super easy. I think I did a little bit longer on the cuff than this one, and I think this one's probably what the pattern said. I would even maybe go longer cuff. So totally, yeah, just a great all-purpose. I'm gonna make them for everybody. All-purpose mitt, super durable, super cute. I really like the 2-color better than this, of course. And I'm sure if you did it, this is superwash yarn. If you did it a non-superwash, it would probably just kind of fell together and be so nice. So yeah, totally recommend that. I can't wait to get a pair for myself. And this is probably gonna be one of those things that I'm just gonna work on year round, so that by Christmas time everybody gets these in my house and gifts for people. And they actually don't take up as much yarn as you would think, because it's held double. But this is all slip stitching, so you're not actually making a stitch, so I guess kind of takes up half the yarn. I don't know. It's so much thicker. I actually ripped out a pair of mitts that I made with this yarn because they were so thin to me. They're just nice for walking around. Not like kids not gonna play in them. These they've been playing in the icy snow, building snowmen and little forts, and not getting cold fingers. Even when they're wet on the outside, they have to put them on the radiator to dry. So yeah, that's really, I think, the only thing I've been working on. Oh, nope, one more. And it's in my cute little bag. It's Lone Larch. She has really cute bags, and I don't think she's selling this. I think she's done with this fabric. Pretty sure that's what she said in one of her last podcasts. I'm done. Totally cute, though. Sparkles inside. Totally makes me think of winter, though. The purple. I don't know. I used to not be a purple person. So I don't know if I really am a purple person still, but candle. Maybe I'm too quiet. I feel like I have to be quiet because I have kids and they're gonna hear me and they're gonna come up and they're like, "What are you doing? What are you doing, Mom? What are you doing?" It's like, I'm upstairs talking to my phone. Right, so interruption 2. He went avocado. Did you spread my avocado for me? It's like, sometimes it makes me want to buy the mushy stuff in the packages, but it's not the same. Not the same. So I started some Pimp My Longies because I shrunk a while ago. I had a wood cover, and a wool diaper cover from Dasani. Dasani. Doesn't one of those make water? I really liked it. It was probably getting a little too small anyway, but I shrunk it with the washer and the dryer. Just dumped all the baby clothes, and I'm super checker about like, oh, no crayons, no nothing. That day I was so tired, and I was just like, I don't care, clothes need me clean. I feel like it's like one day, and I shrink the cover. And it's super nice at night because she doesn't get a rash. Doesn't really smell bad, you know? So I decided I'm just gonna make these little pants. I've never done this before. It's pretty easy. So it's Pimp My Longies, which is a free pattern. And, you know, look at it. It's, yeah, it was free. Pimp My Longies. And you can find that on Ravelry, and then it takes you to a WordPress, pimpmylongies.wordpress.com. And it has newborn, small, medium, large, extra large, so up to 18 months. Unless you have kids like me, it's probably like 3 years old. All my kids are super tiny for the first couple years. And then, you know, like my 13-year-old just hit like 6 feet tall. He's actually my tallest boy so far. He's taller than his older brothers. He's all legs too. I don't know how you're supposed to find pants for all legs. Definitely can't wear his big brothers. Down because they're too short. That's hilarious. Anyway. Yep, so it's really nice. And it shows you pictures, like what it's supposed to look like after you gusset. You do have to Kitchener your gusset, which I think is called grafting. Somebody mentioned that on my Instagram, and I was like, I don't know how to do grafting, but I've done Kitchener. I think it's the same thing. Maybe it's not. I don't care. I don't really, Kitchener doesn't really bother me, but I do have to look at the Tin Can Knits tutorial every time. A little refresher. It shows you like what it's going to look like in there, which is really cool. Sorry. Use this finger. And so I'm just trying to see if, yeah, it just has a lot of pictures, which is nice. And of course is, you know, the web page too. I just printed it all out and put it in this bag because I figured if I liked it, I would make another one. And I hate opening my phone or my Kindle or having to remember that I left my phone in with a sleeping baby and I have to go get it because I need the directions or something. And I love to write on things like, you know, oh, knit for an inch. And I knit for 1.5 because I was kind of going to town. I did get some new needles at Chow Goose. I think is how you pronounce it. It seems like that's how everybody pronounces it. 12-inch, size 6. Made a surgical grade stainless steel, which is cool. I've been trying to buy some new needles because I usually use bamboo or some Knit Picks wood needles. I like carbons. I think they're nickel though, and my mom has a really bad allergy to nickel. I don't seem to, but I do notice sometimes that since I've been knitting it, that my hands will get itchy in certain places. I don't notice it when I wear earrings or anything. And I don't know if it's just like, oh, maybe that kind of wool, but I haven't noticed them being itchy lately, and I haven't used any carbons or anything. And I've been knitting a lot more. So, I don't know. It's not worth it. And plus, when I knit stuff for my mom, I always worry that, I don't know. I don't think the nickel gets on anything. It must wash off, right? I don't know. Anyways, figure that was a safety good. And they're cheaper. And if I need a pair really quick, I can get them on Amazon because we do not have an LOIS. I think I mentioned that before. It's 2 hours one way to drive there. And we don't have a lot of things, so we order a lot of stuff off of Amazon Prime. So anyways, there they are, and those were for the legs. And I had a 16-inch bamboo. I actually had this one, which is Takumi. So you start with that, and you go up, and you put this on a waist yarn, do that. I mean, how easy is that? No DPNs needed. So that's going super fast, and this is just cascade that's left from a blanket that I forgot I had, which was perfect. And then I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some pink. I have quite a bit more of this one. I should have some more of this left. I have this yellow from the hat, a lot of that. But I don't know if that'll be pretty in there. So we'll see. So I have this all done. I'll probably work on my blanket a little more. Yeah. So that's it for knitting. I'll be down in 15 minutes. Okay? And there he is. Really wants the avocado. So now I'm going to just do my thrifting score and my books and be done. because it took me last time all night to download this on a really amazing internet. We even pay for the best internet out here. I can't imagine. It must be dial-up. The other stuff. Anyway, so here's my little thrifting score. I did show a picture on Instagram. I just thought they were so cute. Little wooden Christmas, kind of Scandinavian, I guess. I don't know. They look hand painted. It's totally cute. I need to get some candles or maybe have the kids do some little like beeswax dipped ones. Very cute now. And then our books. So our books that we are reading are, I'm reading The Reindeer People. I'm very, very much trying to read books. I read so much to the kids with homeschooling and trying to find something that I like. I tried audiobooks again, and I used to devour books, so I have been trying to find books that I would like. I don't know, I tried fiction and nonfiction and health books and audiobooks, and yeah, I don't really know, but I saw this on somebody's Instagram feed. I was totally drawn to it. Kind of big. But yeah, nice to read like right before bed or for a few minutes that I get. It's very, anthropology. Live with the people and learn about them. And this is in Siberia. There's different people. I'm only that far in, so can't really, I guess, give you a proper review. Yeah, so far it's very interesting and great before bed and a great winter read, right? And yeah, I mean, it's kept my interest so far. We've also got the Winter Solstice book. It's very cute, which was yesterday. We usually get the Sunbread book. You know the one that has sunbread? Because we usually make sunbread. We didn't this time. This just talks about different places and what they do in the solstice and what they've done over time in the solstice, It's interesting. Lots of words. Talks about what the solstice is scientifically. Yeah, I find it interesting. Kids like it. And it's fun. And you can make the little bread. You can make it like this. Or if you look on Pinterest, you can see the ones. We usually do the little face. And I think there's a recipe, but my favorite book this season has been this, the Yule Tomt, and little rabbits. I'm pretty sure, I was saying it was Tomta. I looked online and it says Tomt. So you can, Swedish people, or Finnish, or whoever ever says that. I think it's Swedish. Yeah, first published in Swedish in 2012. You can correct me. Please do, because I love anything Swedish. Totally cute. So each day has a reading, an Advent, and the cute little pussy. Cute, so cute. Pictures are amazing and beautiful. He lights the little Advent candle. Yeah, it's just very endearing, very cute little story. We're, of course, not to the end. Little rabbits that find his hat. Just really beautiful. It's a good size. We got it at the library, but I'm definitely I didn't get to do it. I'm sorry if you can hear their toy. I didn't get to do it this year. I just totally forgot. But next year, one of my starting in January is I want to get 1 or 2, 3, maybe more Advent books. And maybe not. Maybe I don't need one for every day, but I really wanted to do an Advent where they open a book, which means I probably will have to get some used off of Amazon, but I found some, and I made a little list. Books that we check out every year. Like, we check that out every year, so we might as well get it. And if I buy them, throughout the year, instead of all at once, I can make sure they get here, and I have them all wrapped. And then, texture, and then for Advent, they can unwrap a book, or they can unwrap a project, because I always, oh, where is this project? But if I don't have this stuff, then we have to go get it, and it won't happen. So if I could have like a little project box of, you know, like we're gonna needle felt mushrooms, and have everything in a package, then they can open it and it's done. Which reminds me of something else I'll have to say in a minute. But anyways, the other one is Peter and Lotta's Christmas, which is Elsa Pascal. Super cute, right? All her books are super cute. Yes, cute and sweet. Love the black and white. So the last thing I was going to say is, yes, for next year, everybody picks a word. I really like to pick a word. I can't even remember what my word was for last. I think my word last year was contentment. I think it did pretty good. If it wasn't for last year, it was the year before. I was so tired last year because we had a baby in December, and Sparrow just turned 1. And that was just a lot of fun. It's probably our last, so it's fun. It's fun to see somebody turn 1, start to walk around, and but yeah. So I think this year it's gonna be rhythm. I think I'm really gonna work on our rhythm. We're looking at buying a house. It'll be much smaller than this house. Easier to clean. This house is not easy to keep clean. It's not laid out. Very friendly for a family our size. Our kitchen's cut off from where we eat. So often I, or maybe somebody else, we end up in the kitchen cooking, running it out and back. It's just, it's not friendly for a family our size, I don't feel. So yeah, as we look towards that, creating a better rhythm to our day, we'll be near his work so he won't be gone all the time. She'll hopefully give a big break. Everybody, it's very hard to have your husband gone a week at a time when you're all with the kids and you don't live near family. Even though I have friends, it's not like where I had family that took my kids out for a night or knew that I was having a hard time, so they brought me pizza or invited me out for dinner, or yeah, so I've really been thinking about it, and I think rhythm, working on our rhythm with school, being a little better, maybe, I don't want to say get up earlier because I'm not a morning person, but just the rhythm for the little kids. And I think it's important for them to have a rhythm and to know that, you know, we clean up after we eat. And it's easy for little kids, for you to just be like, oh, no, I'll do it. I did a lot more for my older kids than I probably should have, due to some special needs. Created dynamic in our family that I don't always think was helpful. So kind of feel like I have a second batch of kids. That's what they say, right? That you practice on the first couple. But yeah, so I hope everybody finds their word for the year to meditate on and to think about. And I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you can hear it okay. And you can find me on Instagram at alongyarn. It's _long_yarn. Or Octopus Yarns, which is just pictures of my yarn and what's going on. I just thought I'd separate them. I don't know why. Just give myself more to do. Yeah, and you know, joy this season, hope this season, peace this season. A lot of people have had a hard year. A lot of things are going on as usual. in this world, and when it's dark, it's easy to feel dark. But I hope that you get some light. Do you light some candles? Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, go get some, maybe hang up some white Christmas lights. Although that's a whole nother subject, isn't it? The Christmas lights. Do some things. Enjoy winter if you're in winter. Drink a lot of tea. Just enjoy the quiet and the calm. Soak it in. Don't be hard on yourself. Enjoy the cookies. Bake a lot and enjoy it. Enjoy that bread and butter. So, and I will, not we, although we may be coming up the stairs soon. But yes, it was nice to see you. It was nice to talk to you. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for watching me babble on. I hope that I contribute something to the Yarny community. Have a good day. Bye.